How are you today? Fine? Okay, I'm fine too. This is what we are going to do. I am going to read you chapter 36. And after that, you are going to read it again on your own because I'm sending you both things, the video and the chapter for you to read. Don't you think that is a wonderful idea? All right, I'm reading you this chapter because it's one of my favorite chapters, and it is chapter 36. So, in chapter 35, Bradley had said hello to Jeff. Do you remember? And Jeff said hello back to him because whenever someone said hello to Jeff, he had to say hello back. All right, so Bradley and Jeff were friends again, and that is so wonderful. And something else has happened to Bradley. What else? Colleen had invited him to her birthday party, and that is wonderful too. Bradley was so happy. He wanted to tell Carla all the things that had happened to him. So he went to Carla's office. Bradley giggled. What is to giggle? To laugh, but not like ha 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 ha. No, not like that. To giggle is to laugh, but like this, right? So Bradley was walking along the corridor going to Carla's office, and he couldn't be laughing like ha ha. He had to laugh like he was giggling as he walked to Carla's office. He couldn't wait to tell her all that had happened to him. She'll be so happy, he thought. She was waiting for him in the hall, just outside her office. But before she could say anything, he beat her to it. "Hello, Carla," he said. "It's a pleasure to see you today. I appreciate coming to see you." Do you remember that Carla always received Bradley like that, telling him something very similar? So, she smiled. "The pleasure is mine," she replied. He laughed. He loved being polite. What is to be polite? To be well-mannered, okay? They shook hands, then went inside to the round table where they always sat. She was wearing a dark blue shirt, almost black, with little white stars on it. White stars drawn on the shirt. That's nice. She looked like nighttime. When it's nighttime, the sky is black, and sometimes there are stars. "So, what's new?" she asked. He opened his mouth, but nothing came out. He didn't know why, but for some reason, he didn't want to tell her. "What's new with you?" he asked. "With me?" asked Carla. "Nobody ever asked me that before." "You're always asking me what's new," said Bradley. "Why can't I ask you?" "You can," she replied. "You can ask me anything you want. Let me see. What's new?" "I bought a new shower curtain yesterday." "But that doesn't sound very interesting news, does it?" "What color?" asked Bradley. "Oh, sort of beige. I don't know. It doesn't really have a color." "That's a good color," said Bradley. "It sounds beautiful." "It's okay," said Carla. "Why do you think Bradley's talking to Carla about things that are not important?" Maybe because he was about to tell her all his important news and he didn't want to tell her. I don't know why. "So, what happened to your old shower curtain?" he asked. "It started getting a little rotten, said Carla. Was it also beige? No, said Carla. I think it was yellow when it was new, but it was sort of a greenish brown when... Colleen invited me to her birthday party, he shouted. Then it all came pouring out of him. It came out of him like this all very quickly. Jeff's invited too. We'll be the only boys. Everyone else will be girls. Jeff and I are friends now. The other guys like me too. We play basketball together. At first, I was afraid to shoot the ball, but then everybody said, shoot, Bradley, shoot. So I shot and made it. Everyone was amazed. So was I. My father taught me how to dribble. He's going to put a basketball over the garage. At first, they wanted to beat me up, but then I said, hello, Jeff, and he said, hello, Bradley, and then Andy asked me if I wanted to play basketball, and then Colleen asked me to her birthday party, and I said, yes, and she said, good. Fortunately, Carla had heard most of it already, because have you noticed how Bradley was telling her these things, all mixed up? Yes, so probably if Carla hadn't heard all about it before, she wouldn't have understood anything. So, it's all because of you, said Bradley to Carla. You did it, Bradley, not me. It was your magic book. My book? What's that got to do with... Bradley, what's wrong? He was crying. Bradley was crying. He was sobbing. To sob is a way to cry. Yes, it's a way of crying. It's a way, instead of crying, wah, 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 it's to cry like, not like a baby, right? So, Bradley was sobbing and shaking all over. Bradley? Said Carla. He covered his face with his hands. Tears spilled out of his eyes. What is it? Asked Carla. What happened? He shook his head. I've never been to a birthday party, he said. Not a real one, where other kids are there. A long time ago, when I was in 3rd grade, I went to one, but then they made me go home because I sat on the cake. Bradley sat on the cake. Well, you're a lot smarter now than you were when you were in the 3rd grade, said Carla. But I don't remember what to do, Bradley whined. Bradley cried. Do I have to bring my own chair? Why would you have to bring your own chair? Asked Carla. For musical chairs. That's why I sat on the cake. I got mad because there was no place else to sit. He sniffed. Will there be ice cream? Don't you like ice cream? Asked Carla. What if they don't have enough for me? What if they only have enough for everyone else? He wiped his eyes on his tissue, the handkerchief. You're afraid, said Carla, that all the good things that happened will suddenly disappear. You're afraid, Bradley, everyone will suddenly stop liking you. But your friends like you for who you are. My book wasn't magic. The magic is in you, Bradley. Do I have to bring her a present? He asked. You don't have to do anything, said Carla. But it's a nice thing to do, don't you think? Colleen invited you to her birthday party because she likes you, and you give her a present because you like her and because you want to help celebrate her birthday. What should I get her? Should I get her a doll? Is that what girls like? I don't know. Everyone likes different things, said Carla. Give her something you like. If you like it, then she probably will too. Give her a gift from the heart. A gift from the heart. That is very important. When you give someone a present, it should be something that you really feel. When you want someone to feel happy, you give that person a gift from the heart. Gift you probably thought a lot about. If there's a person, for example, who plays tennis, you're not going to give that person a toy maybe. You're going to give him some tennis balls, for example, because you thought about what the person would like to receive. So that's a gift from the heart. All right, so he smiled. When it was time for him to return to class, Carla said, I enjoyed our visit very much. Thank you for sharing so much with me. And Bradley said, the pleasure was mine, he replied. And he had been waiting to say that, because now Bradley was a different boy. He was polite, he was good-mannered, he liked people, he spoke to people nicely. So that is the end of the chapter. Now, children, I would like you to read the chapter on your own and do the exercises, all right? And goodbye to you all. See you next class.